I-digger was a boozy beggar who could think you under the table. Daily you could have consumed Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, and Wittgenstein was a beery swine was just a sloshless schlegel. There's nothing Nietzsche wouldn't teach about the raising of the Riz. Socrates himself was permanently...
Hi YouTube, FT here, and I hope you're all well. It's miserable weather here on a Saturday in the UK. And the housekeeping, I'm smoking nothing. I had a lot of smokes last night. I took my Peterson's pouch out with me to the pub and used my little peepo pipe last night. It's a Big Ben peepo. And I had several smokes of that last night while we were down the pub. I made a little video before it got too dark, but I was sitting outside the pub, because you have to in the UK, you're not allowed to smoke inside, with a beer, having a first smoke of the evening, next to a generator. So I don't know how it's going to come out, but I'll attach that video I did on my phone to this video, just so you can get a look. Hi YouTube, FT here. Just come down the pub with my brother, who's indoors with his wife. I'm enjoying my little peepo pipe with some century vanilla in it outside. As you can see, it's a very wet day here. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening. Just having a quick couple of pints and a smoke before we go out for something to eat. But I do have a Yabo. It's a Yabo I purchased for myself. And let's get into it to see what I've got. It's something I got from eBay. I've been after for a long time. And the prices have always been crazy prices. And so I've had to bow out of the auctions. This one came up for sale as a buy it now for about $20, so I jumped on it. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's going to be close. So I've had to compromise a little bit. And it looks pretty neat actually. And here it is. It is a Kirsten pipe, made in the US of A, and this is called a first generation Kirsten, so it's one of the early ones they made, and I am not familiar with this pipe really, how it functions. I know Thomas NW, the dog's just knocked my camera over, put that back. So it's come with a little bit of instructions here, and it says Kirsten first generation. The earliest Kirsten had no O-rings to the stem or valve, relying on accurate machining for a good fit. This pipe is sound at both ends. This would have been the second version, as the stamping is Pat's pending M for mother. So it hasn't got a date on it though, but it's quite an old Kirsten. Yep, so there it is. That's chrome Kirsten. You can't see it, but it says Kirsten stamped across there. And on the bottom, get my spyglass out. It says Pat pending -M for mother. So I'll have to do a little bit of research on that to make sure it's accurate. And I'm hoping that when this bowl unscrews, that the new type of bowls will fit nicely on the Kirsten body. I'll have to get in touch with Thomas, NW7US, because he's got a Kirsten. His sits up like this though, it's got a base unit on it. But I think the basic functionality of them is the same. So I'm going to get in touch with him and find out what it's all about, how you take them apart. but for $20 it was a good buy. So I'm looking forward to giving that a smoke a bit later on. And that will join my Jimmer. I've now got 2 retro pipes. And I can't wait to give it a smoke. One last thing, I've sent 3 packages out today. One was for DigiSX-J. One was to Metalmorphis Sarge. And one was to Patrick the Pipe Patrick. Now guys, apart from Patrick, Sarge and Jay, I would ask that you make a Yabo. You probably would, but I have to ask that you do. And could you particularly ensure that you show the front, you can cover the address up, but please show the front of the packages I've sent you. If it's a photograph of the front and you blur out the address, that's absolutely fine. Include it in your video, please. If you're doing the live video, could you just show the package up to the camera, but the front of it? Patrick, if you're gonna make a Yabo, I know you don't normally do it, I would love to see the front of your package as well, please. If you're not going to do that, could you at least take a photograph of the front of your package before you open it up and email me the photograph? I want to keep images of the front of those 3 packages I've sent out. And maybe if Jay and Sarge make a Yabo, you'll all see why I want copies of those. And I'm not saying any more than that. So, moving on. Hi YouTube. I'm on my phone again. I've just cleaned the fish out. And the sun's out. It's making a lovely prism effect. I thought I'd show it. So thanks for watching everybody, take care, keep them alight, and until next time, cheers.